What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for watching and subscribing. We've got a great video for you guys today. We're going to talk about why so many Uber Eats drivers are quitting. Before we jump into today's video, we want to give a quick shout out to today's sponsor, Play Octopus. Play Octopus, to me, is the best third-party platform that has ever come out for drivers. For those of you that have been longtime listeners of the channel, you know we've reviewed pretty much every app or additional way to make money while being a rideshare driver. This is by far the best. There's a reason that 40,000 plus drivers right now are using Play Octopus. They send you a tablet in the mail for free. You put this tablet on your headrest, and customers can play games and do a lot of cool stuff on that tablet while you drive. Best part is they cover the cost of the tablet, they cover the monthly data usage. You just have to drive and make money, and you make more money by having the tablet in the car. It's a great form of extra entertainment. It's a great way to get extra tips and a great way to get higher ratings overall. So check it out, guys. We left a link in the description below. Let's drive in. Let's dive in. So Uber Eats, out of all the delivery platforms I've done, it was always my least favorite. This to me is the worst delivery platform out there. I always thought, DoorDash was solid. Back when Postmates was kind of in its heyday, I made great money off Postmates. Then I think Grubhub started kind of dominating the market more and more, especially if you were in an area where it was available, obviously. But Uber Eats was always part of none. And I think the reason why is Uber really skimped how they made it perform. For a while, I think it's still this case, if I remember correctly. They don't even promote tipping. Ridiculous on a service that relies heavily on tips. Uber and Lyft, as you know, you get a little bit more of a service charge than you do with Uber Eats. A lot of the problem was too, just recently they lowered, actually they took away entirely any type of gas surcharge. So it just got to a point where it almost feels like they just didn't even care. Like they didn't even care about making the platform remotely user-friendly. On top of that, in the last 2 years, restaurants have complained that there weren't enough drivers, and so they would have orders coming in and stacking up. Then the platform for them would say, hey, we're having a technical outage, yet the orders would still process on the other end. So they're taking in more orders, there's not enough drivers, and they didn't even have a way to stop that from happening. So these restaurants are whipping up orders, and there's no courier coming to pick it up. So then they would call into a helpline, and guess what? I mean, we all know what the Uber helpline is like. Not worth it. Not helpful. Not useful. Horrible. The worst. Comes down to the same equation we've been talking about for years, is that the reality is Uber does not and never has cared about their drivers, about their customers, and clearly about these contracts they have with these restaurants. The restaurant industry is tough. I think fast food, restaurants are probably doing the best at, turning over income. But if you're a decent restaurant and you actually provide good food and you had a partnership with Uber Eats, you were getting hosed for a while, and probably still are. So on top of that, Uber Eats drivers have been reporting as of late in the past week that they've been waiting consistently for 30 plus minutes just to get their first ping for a delivery. Then they're getting constant reports from Uber Eats that the company's working on some technical problems, and that's why. A lot of people said that they worked for 3+ months and they said they hated it. It was the worst gig economy experience they've had, and if there's any platform that's not worth the hassle, it's Uber Eats. Another driver said, I would never do this. I would never recommend anyone to do this unless you are in hard times and you absolutely need the money ASAP and you can't do any other forms of gig economy work, then do Uber Eats. Go hustle on your scooter or bike because for whatever reason you can't do any other platforms. But at the end of the day, this is the worst delivery platform out there for drivers, and drivers know it. That's why they're quitting left and right. But Uber Eats still takes orders and basically just screws everyone over but themselves in the process. But to be honest, guys, let's not act like that's not news to us. We've known this for years about this company. nothing will ever change. They don't care about the drivers. They just care about turning money over as fast as they can, no matter who gets screwed in the process. So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. Check out Play Octopus, linked in the description below. If you want to actually make some more money when you do some gig economy driving, this is the way to go. Check it out, guys. Stay safe out there more than anything, and stay tuned for more updates.